So in today's video we will have an unpacking for you of the SATA pry bar, which is extendable between 508 millimeters and 838 millimeters, 20 inch to 33 inch, as you can see here. The KS tools, extendable. Let's see if I can get it a little bit more clear. Extendable from 325 to 460 millimeters. Both are also adjustable pry bars, like this little guy is. This is the Gearwrench 8-inch pry bar, so which is extendable. No, this is not extendable, it's just adjustable. And these are both adjustable, but also extendable. This one as well, the SATA one. This is also an adjustable pry bar, but it's a little bit different. So you can also adjust the mouth of this pry bar on this side, and you cannot adjust the angle, the corner, as you can do with this ones. And there is a centimeter for giving you a little bit sense of size. Now we'll unpack them. So unpacking the SATA one, this is the biggest one. The SATA and the KS tools have a similar price but a completely different size. I will show you. So when you unpack it, it looks like this. This is the package. So here you have the pry bar. Little dogs, the pup is playing with the adults. So quite a sturdy piece of kit. When you push this part, you'll see that there are rings being exposed, and then you can adjust the head in all kinds of different positions, as you can see. So ranging from completely this side to completely that side. And you also have the benefit of this push button, and then you can extend it. So this is the maximum range you can extend it at. So you can see all these little slots are in between range you can extend it with. So just showing you the maximum range. Let's get the package away. Let's drop it here for a bit. And the package said between 508 and 838 millimeters. So we'll look at it now and also place the ruler next to it. And then zoom out a bit. We are zoomed out a bit. So if you look at 838 millimeters, almost 8.4, then it should be like something like that. And then it is the size from bottom to the ring that is circling. So of course, if you would put it this way, it will be longer, and also in this direction it's a little bit longer. If you look at it like this, it is actually over 85 millimeters, about 85.5. So it gives you a little bit of perspective. Now on to the next one, which is the KS tools. The KS tools, as I mentioned, has a similar price point. Let's see if we can slide it out. There it is. Has a similar price point, but it's a completely different piece of kit. I'm sorry, I also had to look at what the minimum size was of the SATA would be 508 millimeters. So if you would turn it around, then the minimum size they're looking at, so starting from 0, will be something like that. So let's see if we can slide it in, how it looks. And there you have it, the minimum size, 508 millimeters. So it should be then again in the ring. So if you measure it from butt to ring, instead of the outside of the ring, because then it would be about 52 centimeters, 520 millimeters. So decent size. And then the other one, this is now we go on to the KS tools, which is 325. Let's zoom in a little bit for you. 325 to 460 millimeters. So let's see. how they get to that size. Yeah, what they did is completely different, huh? So they made the size in the extended version, huh? When you have maximum extension, only the tip, then you get up to 325 millimeters. So completely different as compared to the SATA, which is a much bigger tool, especially for the the range that they give you, which is the true range. This is not the true range, it should be to the ring, and then it should only be 25 millimeters. So that's a pity. Again, you can adjust it with this push button, but first off, because I think they also measured the maximum distance this way. So putting it there, the maximum distance again was 460 millimeters, and now you see that when you look at it like that, it is 470 millimeters from butt to extended claw. But if you only look at the ring like the SATA did, it is, so the start of the ring, it is 40 millimeters or less. I think 39 something. Yeah, 39.5. So this is a completely different type of measurements that they are giving you. That being said, also a nice tool, far lighter of course than the other one, and can also be adjusted by just pressing this button, and then again the teeth are exposed, as you can see here, and you can just adjust it. So showing it its size next to the other one, and this is extended versus completely collapsed. And if you would also collapse this little guy, it would look like this. Now the drawback, of course, is a far lesser tool than the SATA is, which is a lot bigger. The benefit of an extendable pry bar is, of course, that you can adjust the length and thereby also the leverage, because the pry bar is about leverage. Also, if you look at the heads, you see a much nicer head as compared to the KS2 head. So also, if you look at this inner ring, it's about double the size. The outside ring is quite good still from this little guy, with different type of animals altogether. So then on to the next one. This is the 8-inch Gearwrench type. It's not extendable, it's just adjustable. Only the head can be adjusted in similar way than the other ones. Now we'll get it out for you. And so you can just take it off, and then you see it also in the size. With extended claw, you're talking about 27 centimeters. If you only look at the ring, start the ring, and that's what they measured with the 8 inches, 20 centimeters, or in this case 21 even. So again, the Gearwrench has the same strategy as the SATA has, so the real measurements to the ring. Again, you can, sounds a lot more wobbly of course because it's a lot thinner. I will show you in a minute. Again, if you press this ring, you can then expose the teeth on the other side. Those are a lot smaller of course, and you can just adjust the hook. And now I can show it to you next to its peers. So these are both extendable, and with the collapse size, it's not that much smaller than this KS tools is. Also give them a little bit more room so you can see the inner works also. So you see the center of this Gearwrench, the centering is comparable to that of the KS tools, which is quite diminutive for its size, especially because it can be extended. This one is a lot bigger. Also showing them all three to you. But nice little tool. So what's the benefit of this type of tool is that you can, of course, have additional leverage hooks. And when you can adjust this, you can also optimize the corner that you want to, want to approach the object that you want to move or to open up or to just raise. And it gives you a lot of benefits. It's not all those tools are not that much directed at nail pulling, but it gives you an idea. And also a thing that I think that should be improved upon is that they have sturdier rings, because this is the weakest point, I think, and they should have an area that you can hammer on so that you can get the hook deeper into the object that you want to lift or separate. That will be a great benefit. But these are all stating that you should never hit it, so that it should not be done. But I think one that could be hit would be a lot better. The other thing is that you should never put a pipe over it so that you further extend it on all three again. So therefore that would put additional stress, of course, on the entire system. But they are nice and they can easily be taken with you. That's the benefit. This one would be even better if it would also be extendable like the other ones, of course. The benefit of not being extendable is that, of course, the steel center would not break as easily. And I think it should not be advised, but if you should extend this, this will not break, whereas this ones could break also on the shaft. It will always break on this this adjustable side, I think. Then the last one, so putting these away, which is the Crescent. This is a 16-inch type of tool. Again, we can put the measurements also in centimeters for you. So it's approximately, as you can see, head to toe. Perhaps better if I put it on the top, then I can come a little bit more close so you can see it more clearly. So from head to toe, there you go, head to toe, it's about 40 centimeters. So let's also get that one out for you. So it's out now, but I will show you its features also through this sheet. I will zoom in for you a little bit. So first off, you can have an adjustable nail puller. So this head, if you push this button, you can slide it down and you can make this mount different, which you can use as a nail puller slot. That is the tail, as you can see here, just as a regular nail puller. You can adjust, of course, if the beaks are adjusted, you can have an adjustment to pull nails. So for example, if the nail is free floating, you don't need to have a plier to pull them off. You can just do it like this, and you also have then an additional pivot point, which makes it far easier. They say that the face can be used for striking if you want to demolish something, as you can see here, for example, some, how do you say this? No. I think it's a soft stone, so to say. Or you can use the jaws for clamping and twisting something. On the back you see also some things, how they mention it. The thing that they are also referring to is that a hammerhead. So if you have it in this form, you also have a nice hammerhead that you can use for striking. And again, the nail pulling, how it works. So before starting, this is the Crescent. This is a 16-inch bar, which you can see at the bottom here. 400 millimeters, 16-inch. Which we just measured to be correct. Now back to the tool. Here you see the tool. You also see a scale in inches, so you can adjust it. This is 0 millimeter opening, 0 inches opening, ½ inch, 1 inch, on the 1.5 inch, etc. 2 inch, up to 3 inch. So the 16 stands for inch, as you can see here. And there you see the same mechanism as was in the extended prybars, that you have slots, different slots for getting the beak to stop. So just open it by pressing this button, and then you will be able to slide. It's harder to do with one hand, but I will show you because it is important. So you can have quite a big beak, as you can see, sliding around. So the benefit is then if you have a nail that's quite high, you can just put the beak on it and you can just easily pivot it instead of doing all types of things. That's a benefit. Also the benefit is that if you have to get into a tight space, I think this could make the pry mouth a lot smaller to start with. Very nice flat mouth. This is more the damaging part. That can be used also as a striking force, and here you see also there's a jaw on this side, so it gives you additional grip, which is also on the other side. I'll try to show. I think I have to take in a different corner, there you see it. So nice little tool, but very heavy. Very, very heavy. So this tool has about a similar weight as Sata. It feels in hand like that, and that's a completely different size of tool, of course. But I think it can have big benefits, as I mentioned. This looks a little bit like an EDC that they also have in, for example, Halligan tool. And they also come with a very long lifetime warranty. The Sata also has a lifetime warranty. And the KS tools I thought was also having lifetime warranty. But I don't see it on the package. Yeah, here they say about the Gearwrench, I don't see lifetime warranty either on it. They say it's especially good for cars if you have to have bearing and oil seals, so therefore you just needed a smaller tool. But hope this video is inspiring and is interesting to you. If not, also let me know. I will put them a little bit closer to give you a nicer view. That's at least my intention. So here you have them all together again. This is the most sturdy tool in my opinion. It's also, this is like there the bar runs through. I think the bar is completely solid all the way through, even under the handle. Sometimes under the handle they have a little bit less type of bar. And this, the weakest point of course, is the adjustable head. And if you adjust the head, you can also see the connection point that the top head has, which seems also to be just pinned in again, which is normally a very solid connection. So this is the sturdiest tool in my opinion. And also the one tool of them all that can be slammed at the back here to have easier entry, which I like, and also can be used as a hammer. I didn't show the hammer that much, but I will show you again. It's a nice heavy drilling hammer with quite a good reach. So also as a hammer it can double. And also it has the pry end at the other one. It's very compact, very heavy for its size, but it's a real hard work in my opinion. The other thing that is really handy is this little guy, this Sata. It's not that extremely little, as you can see here. It's quite a big tool, but it can expand to a very, very big tool, which is still portable quite easy because it can be collapsed like you see here. And this little guy I liked the least, because it is beneficial of course, because you still have the head that you can adjust, so as a pocket tool could be a good tool. Also if you adjust the head, I must say the adjustments of the heads are extremely, you can go to extreme corners that some of those other tools are not able to do. So this way you can also have a little hook. You have the benefit of a tool that can be adjusted of course, but here is rattling. Comes with the head, but this is rattling far less because it's such a big tool I think. This one, I think I like this one, and this one very nice. And why? Because they have additional features. Also this one is it's not double the weight of this one, and that you can get easily double the size and the usability out of it, I think. And this one is just a beast, very heavy duty, very heavy head. And I think it could also be improvised as to have some of the Halligan features. You also have a good hammer, good prying part like a Halligan has on the tail. And you can use this as the edge, I think, for light work. And this can also be an additional striking point, not as the pin of a Halligan, the pike of the Halligan, but it could still be beneficial. The thing I was looking for as a striking face should be for dry roll, I think. So not too heavy work, but still a very good tool. Hope this video is interesting to you. Have a great day. EDC out.